Hi guys. I just wanted to hop on real quick and say yesterday was a lot. And I think by normal standards, it was a lot. I know so many of us love this game and have given so much time and effort and thought into everything with when it comes to this game. We love our community so much. As part of the reason this game I think has thrived as much as it has is because our community is so great. And to learn that we won't be able to see each other for Worlds after that announcement was it was everything. It was disheartening. Felt like a betrayal. It was upsetting, and I'm mad and angry, and I know so many of you guys are. I've seen other content creators speak up about their hurts, and I think that's a great dialogue to start having because it was originally told to us that it would be this open event, and they were going to do a kind of side quest type thing with a social quest. So I don't know what's happening with that. And I'm sure we're going to get so many more details and more news next Tuesday. But that doesn't mean we're not sitting in all of our feels right now. So I did want to hop on and just acknowledge that and let you know that we are also feeling it too. We're upset. I don't think it's a secret that me personally, I've been feeling really burnt out and frustrated and just trying to find my love for this game the last few months. It's been a rough time for me personally. My mental health is not great. I am doing things I need to do to take care of that, and hopefully it will go and be better. That is something that just happens with mental illness, is that it kind of ebbs and flows. But I thought I would hop on here and kind of talk to you guys about what I have been doing when it hasn't been Disney Lorcana related, because I haven't been going to League and I haven't been going to tournaments, and other than the podcast I don't really do much else with Lorcana right now. And I think that's okay. I think it helps me come back to it with a better sense of, okay, I love this game for what it is. So with that in mind, I kind of wanted to reintroduce myself and just discuss some of the interests I have that are outside of Disney Lorcana. Who was I outside of or before Disney Lorcana entered my life? So hi, hello, I'm Stephanie. I'm 32 years old. I live in Arizona. I have two small girls, about 5 and 7 years old. I have an amazing husband who also plays Disney Lorcana with me. You've heard me talk about him quite often on the podcast. And here's a little bit about me. Of course, I'm still a huge Disney nerd at heart, so it was no surprise that I would gravitate so much to Disney Lorcana. But I love building Legos. I've recently discovered that. So I built this beautiful, gorgeous Stitch. He's one of my favorite Disney characters. I have another really, really big Lego piece that I think it's been a little too daunting for me to try to put together, but I have the Little Mermaid Ariel shell one, and I'm very excited to put that together. I'm a little witchy, so I do believe in some of the aspects with that, and I'm a crystal girl, so I do practice tarot a little bit, and I like to do it for myself. I'll do it for my friends if they ever ask. I really believe in the power that the elements in earth have for us, so you'll find me a lot trying to meditate and sit out in the sun when it's not 110 degrees outside, or just like touch, you'll hear me jokingly say touch grass because I know that's a meme, but just like touch the earth beneath me, just to be reconnected. Recently I got into One Piece, so I'm a little late to the game, about 25 years too late. But it's been a lot of fun to watch it with my husband. Thankfully, there's like 1,100 episodes, so it's been something we've been enjoying together a lot. So he got me this really cute coloring book. I recently got into the card game, so I played the card game a little bit. In addition to that, you'll see I have dabbled in the Star Wars card game as well as the Neopets one, because I was a huge Neopets girl when I was a kid. And my girls really love the Neopets one. I love music, absolutely adore music. I think right now my favorite artists include Blink-182, Chappell Roan, Fall Out Boy. I also really love comedy music, so I listen to a lot of Bo Burnham, NSP. We're going to Weird Al's concert later this year, so I'm very excited for that. I love to play video games, so over here is kind of like my video game setup. I love to play Fortnite and Assassin's Creed and Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. That binder back there is actually all of the NPC cards that I've collected from Animal Crossing. So clearly I've had a card collecting addiction for a while, even before Lorcana. Let's see what else. Ooh, I love to read. So I kind of go through these ebbs and flows of reading too. And I used to be really into audiobooks because that was so easy for me as a new mom to be able to feed my babies and hold my babies while also listening to a book. But my favorite series of all time is Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City. I've read all 3 books. I love them so much. I'm a huge fantasy girl, romantasy, all of that. I have read her other series. I also love those other series, but this one just hits different. If you know, you know. My co-host and my 2 best friends and I have matching tattoos because of this book. It means it holds so much importance to me. I love to watch the Game Grumps, so those are kind of like this like comedy YouTube series that they play video games and they hang out, and it feels like you're just hanging out with some friends. And I don't know, I like to do a bunch of other things. So I think the point of this video is to, one, if you guys have any of those commonalities with me, let's talk about them. Let's talk about something other than Lorcana for just a minute to try to get away from, I think, what can seep into toxic negativity and toxic positivity, and lead into something that's a little different for the time being. I think that's totally fine. That doesn't mean we're giving up on it altogether. That doesn't mean we're never going to play it again, or that we're betraying ourselves because we're not playing it. I think it just means that we're giving ourselves time and space to grieve what should have been, what we were promised was supposed to be for Worlds, and allow us to be upset and angry at the not the communication, but at the way it all played out. And I know so much is going behind the scenes that we are not privy to, so it's hard to understand their decisions at the moment. I am still very excited for May 6th. I think those announcements are going to be amazing. I think what they have to still tell us is going to be really exciting for the longevity of Disney Lorcana. And I do still think the way that their director of communications, Greg, went on yesterday to address everything was excellent. As somebody who's made a living off of public relations and who is always kind of critically looking at companies and their communication style, I think he's going to be an excellent addition. He seems to already be an excellent addition to Ravensburger and Disney Lorcana. So I'm excited that is the communication we can continue to see from them. And that's all we've been kind of asking for. So yes, I'm upset with you guys and I'm really going to miss everybody. I was really looking forward to Worlds, especially with Kimber leaving. It was a possibility of us all getting together one last time after she's gone. Hopefully we'll know more soon about the DLC season so I can see all of my friends and see her and see our team go and travel together, because some of the greatest times I've had recently has been because of those DLCs on this game. You've heard all 3 of us say it on the podcast quite often. We've grown a lot in such wonderful ways because of this game, and I've learned so much about each other and ourselves because of it. But that doesn't mean it doesn't still have its ups and downs. So I really hope you guys get into some maybe your other hobbies right now and take a break and check in with yourselves and take care of your mental health because that's so important. Drink water, even if you don't live in Arizona. Go do something else for a minute. It's okay. Again, if you share any of my interests, if you want to talk Greek mythology, you want to talk Epic the Musical, I am your girl. Please reach out. I would love to chat with our community and grow our community more outside of our Disney Lorcana space. So, as always, we love you guys. We will continue to have open dialogue like this, and happy questing.